Atlantis Waites Reflections. I don't know about the rest of you, but I certainly look long and hard at what's going to happen in my life every time Saturn changes signs. So this time, Saturn moved into fiery Aries on May 24th, 2025. If you're not familiar with what Saturn's influence on your life is, think of Saturn as that tough love coach who makes you run laps. And then think of Aries as the gym bro, blasting Eye of the Tiger while deadlifting a couch. This combo is about to shake up all 12 zodiac signs, and so I am here to break it down in a way that even your astrology-averse cousin can vibe with. Buckle up, grab your coffee, and let's see how this intense transit affects you. So what's the deal with Saturn and Aries? Picture Saturn as the zodiac's grumpy grandpa, always muttering about responsibility, discipline, and saying things like, "Back in my day," and "get off my lawn," that kind of thing. It's the planet that makes you eat your veggies before dessert. Aries, on the other hand, is the zodiac's Red Bull chugging, "let's do this now" fire sign. Bold, impulsive, and ready to yeet caution into the next galaxy. I like that word, yeet. It's very Aries. I like it. So Saturn has crashed into Aries party on May 24th, like I mentioned, and it will stay there outside of a brief retrograde later this year to August 13th, 2027. During that time, it's going to be like a cosmic boot camp. Think drill sergeant in the army, okay? Saturn's saying, slow down, hotshot. Let's build something that lasts. While Aries is like, nah, let's set it on fire and figure it out later. This push-pull energy will teach us how to take bold action with a game plan. Think starting a business, standing up for yourself, or finally organizing that closet you've been avoiding since 2019. So for the next 2-ish years, expect to work on your confidence, leadership, and ability to adult without rage quitting when things get tough. Now let's see how this combo hits each zodiac sign. Listen to your sun sign for a general basic underlying feeling. Listen to your moon sign to see how it may affect your emotional expression. And listen to your rising sign to see how it may affect you day to day on a more noticeable level. No astrology degree required. Just get yourself a free natal chart from a site like AstroSeek and listen. All right, Aries. So you are the zodiac's spark plug. Always ready to start something new, even if it's just a spontaneous road trip or a 2 a.m. taco run. So, have you ever started a DIY project, got bored, and left a half-painted wall for 6 months? Saturn is here to make sure you finish what you start. So with Saturn in your sign, it's time to grow up, Aries, without losing your fire. Think of it as upgrading from a matchstick to a flamethrower. You'll be pushed to lead with purpose, whether it's launching a passion project or owning your decisions. No more "I'll figure it out later" excuses. Little tip, channel that inner boss, but don't ram into every obstacle like it's a cartoon bull from Looney Tunes. Patience is your new bestie. So just keep in mind, Saturn's going to behave like your cosmic personal trainer yelling, "One more rep, Aries, stop whining about leg day." Taurus, your turn. You are the cozy blanket of the zodiac. Loyal, chill, and secretly obsessed with snacks and Netflix marathons. So Saturn's like, "Taurus, stop hoarding emotional takeout containers. Let it go, Elsa." Yeah, Saturn is sneaking into your subconscious zone, Taurus, so expect some deep soul searching. It's time to face your inner baggage, like that grudge you're still holding from 2007. Therapy, journaling, or even a good cry in the shower could be your jam. This whole time is going to be like cleaning out your fridge and finding a yogurt that expired during the Obama administration. It's time to toss what's not serving you. Little side tip, embrace the quiet moments. You don't always need to be on to grow. Gemini, you're the zodiac's social butterfly, juggling group chats, side hustles, and 17 browser tabs all at once. So Saturn's hitting your friendship and goals sector, Gemini. So it's time to get serious about your crew and your dreams. Ditch the flaky friends and focus on people who vibe with your long-term vision. Also, pick one, Gemini, one big goal instead of chasing 12 at once. I mean, have you ever joined a group project only to realize that half of the team is ghosting? Saturn is here to help you build a squad that actually shows up. It's quality over quantity, Gemini, whether it's friends or TikTok followers. I mean, Saturn's like, Gemini, your social calendar looks like a festival lineup. Pick a stage and stick with it. Cancer. You're the zodiac's emotional MVP, always ready with a hug, a tissue, or a home-cooked meal. Saturn's climbing into your career zone, Cancer, so it's time to step into the spotlight at work. Whether it's asking for a raise or starting a side gig, you're building a legacy. Saturn's like, Cancer, put down the comfort cookies and pick up the corner office keys. No more hiding in your cozy shell. It's like being forced to present at a meeting when you'd rather stay in the back eating snacks. Saturn's nudging you to own the room. Pro tip, Cancer, set boundaries so you don't burn out. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Leo. You're the zodiac's main character, strutting through life like it's your personal rom-com. Saturn's in your adventure and learning zone and trining your sign, Leo, so it's time to expand your horizons. Think taking a class, traveling, or exploring big ideas. But Saturn wants you to commit and not just post a cute study aesthetic on Instagram. Saturn's like, Leo, stop roaring for attention and get reading the fine print. This is about advancement for you. I mean, have you ever signed up for a language app and learned hello and then quit? Yeah, Saturn's here to make you fluent, or at least get past lesson 3. Little tip for you, embrace the grind, okay? Growth isn't always glamorous, even for a Leo. Virgo. You're the zodiac's problem solver with a color-coded planner and a knack for fixing everyone's messes. Saturn is diving into your shared resources and intimacy zone, Virgo, so it's time to get real about money, trust, and deep connections. Think paying off debt, setting boundaries, or having that tough convo with your partner. Saturn's like, Virgo, your spreadsheet for how to trust people is cute, but let's try some real talk and actually listen to your own advice to others. This whole time for Saturn in Aries is going to be like untangling a knot in your earbuds. Frustrating, but you'll feel so much better once it's done. Just make sure you don't overthink every detail. Sometimes good enough is perfect. Libra. You're the zodiac's diplomat, always keeping the peace and looking good while doing it. Saturn's going to be in your partnership zone, Libra, so relationships, romantic, business, or otherwise, are getting a reality check. It's time to commit to the ones that matter, or lovingly cut ties with the ones that don't. Saturn's like, Libra, stop saying, I'm fine, when your heart's screaming, this ain't it. Ever stay in a group that stresses you out just to avoid drama? Yeah, Saturn's here to help you hit leave. You need to balance your needs with others. You're allowed to say no without apologizing. Scorpio. You're the zodiac's detective, intense and mysterious, with a stare that could crack a safe. With this transit, Saturn's like, Scorpio, stop investigating your ex's new partner and start investigating your sleep schedule. Saturn's in your work and wellness zone, Scorpio, so it's time to get disciplined about your daily grind and self-care. Think sticking to a workout routine or organizing your desk instead of diving into chaos. It's like finally tackling that pile of laundry you've been ignoring while binge-watching true crime. Saturn wants order. Just start with small, consistent steps. You don't need dramatic overhauls. You got this. Sagittarius. You're the zodiac's adventurer, always chasing the next big experience, whether it's a trip or a wild idea. Saturn is in your creativity and romance zone, Sag, so it's time to get serious about what lights you up. Think turning your hobby into a side hustle or committing to a relationship instead of swiping left. Saturn's like, Sag, your free spirit vibe is cute, but it's time to sign the lease on your dreams. Yeah, so it's like if you ever started a novel, wrote one chapter, and then got distracted by a new Netflix series. Saturn's here to help you finish the story. Just focus on one passion project at a time. You don't need to climb every mountain at once. Capricorn. You're the zodiac's CEO, always working hard and keeping your eye on the prize. Saturn's your ruler, so you're used to its tough love. It's hitting your home and family zone, Cap, so expect to focus on your roots. Think moving, renovating, or having real talks with your family. Saturn's just like, Cap, stop scheduling family dinners like board meetings. Hug it out. It's like finally fixing that leaky faucet you've ignored forever. Saturn wants your foundation solid. Just make sure to balance work with home life. Balancing your home life with your work is going to be very, very important during this time. You are more than your to-do list. Aquarius. You're the zodiac's visionary, always thinking outside the box and marching to your own beat. Saturn's in your communication zone, Aquarius, so it's time to get serious about how you connect. Think writing that blog, having honest conversations, or learning to listen without zoning out. Saturn's like, Aquarius, your 3 a.m. ideas are galaxy-brained, but can you explain them before coffee? It's like, have you ever sent a text, regretted it, and then just wished you'd called? Saturn's here to help you say what you mean. Clarity is king. Don't hide behind memes when it's time to get real. And Pisces. You're the zodiac's dreamer, floating through life with a heart full of feels and a playlist for every mood. Saturn's in your money and values zone, Pisces, so it's time to get grounded about your cash and self-worth. Saturn's like, Pisces, stop manifesting abundance with crystals and start balancing your checkbook. Think budgeting, asking for what you're worth, or investing in yourself. You're worth more than you think. Own it, even if it feels scary. I mean, have you ever avoided checking your bank account because it felt like a horror movie? Saturn is here to help you face the numbers. And there you have it, ladies and gents. Your cheat sheet to surviving and thriving while Saturn does its thing in Aries. This transit is like the universe handing you a toolbox and saying, build something epic. It won't always be easy, but it will be worth it. So take a deep breath, laugh at the chaos, and trust that you've got the grit to make it through. Tell me what your rising sign is and how you are feeling about this Saturn Aries boot camp. Drop a comment, send a DM, or just yell it into the void. We're all in this together. Until next time, keep your eyes on the stars and your feet on the ground. Thank you for joining me for today's episode. To connect with me further, check out atlantiswaites.com.